So I think when comparing sustainable cities like Freiburg or Curitiba to the U.S., um, I think there's a lot we can implement that they've implemented, but I think the problem is that a lot of the U.S. cities are already developed. If we were to start fresh for new cities with using the same policies, I think it would work. But I think trying to convert a city that's already inefficient to a more efficient use is kind of a little bit more difficult. And I know for a fact that Curitiba was actually planned this way, mainly for transportation reasons. Their city was built around how public transportation is taken into account, how it's a little bit easier walking and biking around than it would be, and it kind of goes back to the project we did the other week, and that was one of the things that I actually suggested was make it to where it's more convenient having the more sustainable option more than making it better for just the environment. So, like I said, in places like that, it might take you less time getting somewhere walking or biking than it would to get in your car. And I think that's when it starts to make a difference, is once it becomes easier, people want to make that decision instead. And I think some of the regulations are good, but also a big factor is that the area that Freiburg's already in is already largely forested. So for places in the U.S., there's places that aren't really so green, and it kind of goes back to the same issues that we had during the sustainable or resilient city is where you can implement all these things, but if you don't naturally already have plants already growing, it would be really hard to just get that to happen, especially in desert climates like in Arizona.